So as promised, here is your own personalised guide on how to make mate. So I think I've got everything ready. I've got the mate, I've got my bombisha, and I've got the yerba, which is the herbs. And I've got my kettle, which I've already boiled. It's a little bit too hot, as you can see the vapours coming off, so I'm just letting it cool a little bit. Okay, so basically we take the yerba and we fill it about 3/4 of the way. It's the end of the packet, so it's very, very dusty. Okay, so if you're doing a proper mate, you give it a bit of a shake with your hand on top. That just gets rid of some of the dust. Do that a few times, and it also gets most of the dust to the top as well, or the big bits to the top. I can't remember which one. Anyway, that'll do. And then what I tend to do is put it a little bit on a slant, okay, so that the herbs are kind of like at an angle like that. And then at the shallow end, I'll put the bombisha. Now I'll put my thumb on top of the bombisha, okay, and then I just basically dig it in to the bottom, okay. So it's kind of like on a diagonal, like that, okay. And my herbs are basically at that angle, so almost like a crisscross. Now, if I was doing it really properly, what I would now do is add a little bit of cold water down at the bottom as well, but pretend I've already done that, and then we're pretty much ready to go. So hopefully my water is not too hot. I think it will be still. And then what I do is where the shallow end is, that's where the water will go. Okay, and I usually put it, I put it on top of the bombisha itself, just because it tends to cool it down a wee bit as well. So as you can tell, you can't tell there's a bit of smoke. So I fill it up, not right to the top, and I usually leave a little bit of the herb uncovered with water, okay? And then I'm ready to go. Now the person that's sort of serving and preparing the mate always does it first, just to make sure that it's okay, that the temperature's okay. And as you remember, the first one's always quite bitter. It's quite hot, but it's not too bad. So that's it, basically. Then I'm ready to go, so I'll pour another one. Again, making sure that I'm not covering all of the herbs. And then I'm ready to give it to the next person. Now don't forget, do not move the bombisha. No one is to move the bombisha. The only person that can is the person that's serving it, in case they need to rearrange or whatever, because the taste is different or it's a bit blocked. But otherwise, you hand the mate around like that. The person receives it like that and just drinks. None of this fiddling around. Oh, it's quite nice. And then when you hear that sound, you know that you're done. There's no more water, and you hand it back to the server. And there you go. Easy, really easy.